Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Man the Black Hat, and this is the last of the story episodes of Let's Play Fable 3. That's right, we're reaching the end of the game now.
You're back! Did you find the thief? Did you recover the statue?
Of course she did. She is the queen, and thus infallible.
You found it? Oh, I can barely contain my tears. Oh, excuse me, Your Majesty. I can't let you see me this way. And please, make good use of it.
A magnanimous gesture indeed. Your subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
So that's the end of this day, which means I believe we have one final day left that we have to deal with. And then we will be at the final battle. So fortunately we have more than enough for what we need. And I will catch you again after everything's done and ready for the final battle. Later.
With the fatidic attack not far away now, it fills one's heart with confidence and supreme satisfaction to see the treasury filled to the brim. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold and can report nothing but restful nights. As for today's first order of business, you may have heard about the dire situation the kingdom's economy finds itself in. Logan's policies always kept our cities on the edge of bankruptcy, and the panic caused by the fast-approaching darkness has only exacerbated the situation. I'm afraid the only way to stop this slide into ruin is to bail out Bowerstone's financial institutions. The people are looking at you to save them from economic disaster, but remember that doing so may condemn them to a much darker and bloodier fate. What shall we do, Your Majesty? You are such a giving, magnanimous person. Very well, I will make the arrangements. Life will be easier for your subjects for a while, but the treasury will not easily recover. I only hope we haven't thrown away our chances of survival. Of course, you could always replenish our gold supplies by donating from your personal funds. Shall we proceed with today's agenda? Kalin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne room.
At your service, at your command. Can I be of service?
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion. Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kalin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know, the threat from the deserts that surrounds my city has not diminished. The darkness could fall upon us once more at any moment. Aurora is part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection. Build a desert outpost that can warn my people should the crawler attack. It shall allow us to leave the city in time and ensure the survival of your loyal subjects.
A desert outpost? I've never heard such nonsense. What shall we do next? Erect taverns under the sea? Plant crops on mountain peaks? It is a foolhardy suggestion. Why should our valiant soldiers suffer sunstroke and chapped lips in a distant land when they could be protecting the people of this very city? Is it really worth risking the lives of all the people outside these walls for a mere alarm system? Of course not. Let us leave the funds and the soldiers where they belong, right here.
The darkness poses a threat to us all. But Aurora has already suffered more than its fair share. The final decision rests with you, Your Majesty.
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The Queen's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done. Riva Industries is proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mistpeak Dwellers. Today you decide on the fate of Mistpeak, home of the Dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me and my people. You pledged to restore our home mountains and our right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have paid with our lives to sit you on that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land, and our agreement shall be satisfied.
Your Majesty, this sounds both an unnecessary expense and an impudent demand. What value is there in a few trees languishing amongst snow and rock? This is not the time to indulge some idyllic fantasy. Those forests are a resource, and we are in dire need of resources. I propose we expand on your brother's initiative and take what nature offers so readily. Say the word, and I will transform the worthless wasteland of Mistpeak into assets we can use to defend Albion.
These hands are not yet so old or weak that I can't wring that pretty little neck of yours, Reaver.
The refined retort of a true mountain goat.
You made a promise to Sabine, but it's up to you whether you decide to honor it.
I will keep my promise to the Dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains shall be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the Dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The Dwellers will stand by you till the end.
The forests of Mistpeak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Riva Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds, and bunnies are free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as Queen of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see, you will also...
Oh, thank you, Teresa, Our Lady of getting us away from tards like that. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Clueless bastard Hobson. Did he totally forget about the fact that 1 year after the regent took office, there would be a disastrophe?
The day has come, Queen. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a queen. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
I love how when she's, you know, head back in adoration like that, it looks like the wings are attached to her ass. Okay. So, a lot of the getting of the chests will be done next video. But now it's time for the final battle! The ultimate fight of ultimate destiny for Albion.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
Albion!
Yeah, that's right, we're not screwing around now. And hey, look, it's our title card for the episode. Enjoy it, it's the last one you're going to see for this. And now it's time to fight! Dun 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 dun.
Royalty or no,
Defend
you're
the
going
city
down
with your lives!
Yes, battle the shadows. Basically, the way this fight works is you battle a group of shadows in each area. Once you have defeated them, you are able to move on to the next area.
It's here! It's here!
You're basically fighting your way through a horde of enemies. And the creeper, or whatever the heck he's called, will taunt you mercilessly the entire time. And I'm going to talk over him, because he doesn't say anything important.
We have to find it. We have to save our people.
Now, one interesting thing. You will not be able to move on so long as there are enemies in an area. So it's in your best interest, in fact it's actually required, to kill everything that moves that isn't human.
Don't listen to it. It will drive you insane.
So enjoy yourself.
Death beats its wings for
Huh. Oh hey look, it's Paige.
Paige.
Oh, it's not Paige. Hello, not Paige. Of course.
This isn't real.
Now you'll notice that there are dead civilians in the street, and yet your death toll for this, because I've got 7 milio instead of 6.5, is 0. Huh. I guess that's core population rather than transient population. That might be it. These might not be civilians from Albion. They just may have been here like on holiday or something. Just had the bad luck to be here at the wrong time.
you have done such hurtful things. people you know shall rejoice in your death.
Well, that's some lovely nightmare fuel. Anyways, move on to the next area. Any place that you've got room to fight is going to be an ambush area. You fight a set number of enemies. Sometimes, well, actually I think it's only two cases where it will be only one enemy that you have to face. But generally you have to face these minions and some shadows.
1 million eyes.
And the shadows are actually more dangerous than the minions, even though they take less hits to kill. In fact, you can kill multiple shadows with one sword strike. Why are they more dangerous? Because they swarm like zombies.
You can never escape darkness.
So here we are. It's time to face another Jack machine. Take it out however you like. I recommend doing a fair bit of dodging, like I attempt to. And there you go. Now, you can definitely tell where ambush areas are.
The sounds you give us, the cries of your young, the gurgle of a freshly ripped throat. We give thanks for your desperation.
Nice one! He's not getting up again. These beasties pack a real punch! How are we going to fight them all off? That's too many!
And that should do it for this area. Or that guy could miss completely.
Do not provoke us with the bone gleam shining.
Don't know why these guys didn't zip in before their buddy got killed.
It is a transgression against the night.
Stick together! We have to stick together!
Time for one last push. We've almost driven them completely out of Albion and Bowerstone in specific. So yeah, we gotta face another Jack thing. Another Jack machine.
The Dark Guardian shall come.
Only this one has buddies with him. He had room to summon his buddies.
How you will never.
Now it's time for the boss fight.
I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind.
No! Walker!
Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Well, shit.
Can't get through!
Okay, we've got to kill Walter. For good this time. Hit him from range with your most powerful hits.
You would be nothing without me.
Gets close, he'll let you actually charge up a shot. Well, occasionally.
You made us do it.
And if you notice, sometimes you see that the crawler is actually coming out of Walter.
Take it out of me, please!
Oh, miss. But yeah, don't hold back on Walter. There's no reason to.
The children. I can't see.
Use your slower but more powerful attacks on him, and you will eventually wear him down.
I only want to.
Now, fortunately, this isn't like the Jack of Blades fight, but still, I recommend coming in here with a ridiculous amount of health potions. You know, like I did. Up. And ow. He had his own spin attack.
I can't see. I can't see.
Okay, come on, come on. Use my own shadow minions to distract him. Okay. And Yeah, there we go. Bye, Walter. We will miss you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once. The mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say.
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
Damn! That really sucks. That's a tearjerker ending, really. But with that tragic ending, we now come to the prologue, not prologue, the post thing. The epilogue, yes. Here's the epilogue for you.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my queen.
You have done what I thought impossible. You are the ruler I could never be. You don't need me anymore, and Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, Queen, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom, and it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general, and I think I'd like to start travelling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
This is the world as it could have been, devoid of colour, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, Queen.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
So that's it, folks. That's Fable 3. Hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time for the really, really long credit roll. So, in the interest of keeping things interesting, we're going to be doing a bit of credit reading as we go along. I hope you guys have enjoyed Fable 3, and look forward to the extras bit after this episode. We've still got a bit more ground to cover, some more DLC to get done, and some more stuff that I might be able to get finished if I can manage to find where everything is. So, our development manager, J.C. Taylor. Wow, I didn't know they had corporate sponsorship like that. Greg Backer, Chris Berry. That's a lot of production people. Gameplay programming. It's really fuzzy. I'm sorry, but when I'm initially doing the voiceover work for this, all these words are really fuzzy to me. So, yeah. This marks the end of the successful end of Fable 3. Don Williamson.
You do a favor for me, I do a favor for you sometime down the road. I am, after all, Don Williamson.
Yeah. We've got a lot of people in on this game. It's massive. So anyways, I hope you guys watch the extras bit. It's not required. Then again, none of my videos are required. But next up for this will be Fable 1, and then we'll be moving on to the next project in the lineup. I'm not sure what that will be, because as I stated in a previous video, this video was filmed back in September. It was also voiceovered back in September as part of an effort to get me a buffer just in case I have something that precludes me from giving you regular updates. Lots of level design people, but they still included the invisible walls. Jerks. Liam Silent Hill. Interesting. I'm only reading the people that I can actually read. So we got a bunch of people from Entertainment Art. I mean, this actually reads like it's a movie. I mean, come on. Particle effects, technical artists, concept art, PR artwork, and by the way, you have not only the regular cast for the English version, but you have the cast for all of the international versions. So you have the voice actors for those listed as well. I mean, come on, this reads like a Pixar Studios movie. Anyways, yeah, Fable 1 is next. Final Fantasy VI is actually going a lot quicker than I expected, so that'll probably be finished up soon, if it isn't already. Look forward to the Halo series. We're gonna have to do a bit of shenanery with that, because in order to get things correctly, I've got to do a Skype call in addition to recording the main bit, and with my current connections, I can't really do that because the computer and the Xbox can't be online at the same time. And I'm not about to do Halo Wars on my own. Screw that. So, Halo series will be a bit. Assassin's Creed will continue. And until I get a Wii, Twilight Princess will not be continuing. That's one of those things, it really does have to wait. Fable admins. Additional wow! Special thanks. I wonder why they're thanking these people. Ooh, I know. Maybe they were the caterers and they gave them some awesome food. That makes sense. Let's see. Oh yes. Future projects will include Super Mario RPG with Game Collector. And I will be doing a few co-projects with some new people. One of them will be off in the distant future. I'm not sure exactly when, but it will be an SNES game, I believe. I will be revisiting my very first Let's Play, Breath of Fire 2. Since I have re-downloaded Breath of Fire 2 for the Game Boy Advance, I will be attempting to redo it and actually finish that Let's Play once and for all. Does this mean in the future I will be doing Link to the Past as well? Yes. I will revisit every game on the SNES and Game Boy Advance that I haven't managed to complete. And I will be doing my damnedest to make sure that those Let's Plays are actually completed. This does not mean that I'm going to be doing Let's Fails over again. Does this mean I'm going to be doing Front Mission anytime soon? No. Not going to be doing Front Mission at the moment. I have no plans to continue that anytime soon, simply because I don't know what to do. It really is a strategy-based game, and my strategy tends to suck. This is why you don't see me playing many strategy games like Command & Conquer or anything else of that nature. I just don't do well at it. You don't see me playing the original Warcraft games as Let's Plays. I don't do well at them. I do well at adventure games and puzzle games, like Legend of Zelda. That isn't to say that I've actually beaten every Legend of Zelda game. Ocarina of Time? No, I'm not going to beat it. I'm not even going to continue it. It's gotten that frustrating to me that that one's dead. I will be doing Wind Waker at some point, but that's deep in the distant future. It's not something that's going to happen immediately. Again, I need a Wii before I can get this stuff done. Now, let's see. Oh yes, another project that's coming up will be one of the Mass Effect games. I believe Rezo Basso is going to be doing Mass Effect 1, so I will be doing Mass Effect 2. And that's sort of a co-project between us, but since we can't do co-op on it, we're doing it as one of us does one, the other one does the other. So there you go on that. I hope you look forward to that one. I'm certainly looking forward to Rezo's playthrough of Mass Effect 1. See how he does things. And quite honestly, I'm kind of running out of things to say here. I mean, I've got all the news that I can give you guys as far as that goes. I mean, some old news that I can give you is, as of September, I was retired from the military due to medical reasons. No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm actually fine. It's just I can't do the military job anymore. This is why I do Let's Plays. This is why I entertain you folks, and this is why I love doing this stuff. Because I get to provide free entertainment for you guys. I get to do what I love, which is play video games and entertain people. And I don't have to charge you guys for it. I can do all of this, essentially providing it to you for free as long as you watch the commercials. And as long as you watch the commercials and watch my videos enough times, I'll make enough money at it to continue doing it. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and of course, if you actually wish to donate personally to me, then email me or send me a message or figure out a way to find me on Skype and talk to me about it, and we'll set something up. I'm not going to divulge that sort of information over a Let's Play video. Wow, that's a huge reserve testing team. Wish I'd been in on that. That would have been fun. Also, I think I would have found all 50 keys by now. Also, I think I would have complained about the glitch in the wall in Reaver's Manor. Because that's a weird structural glitch, and if it's in there for a reason, I can't tell you what the reason would be. Anyways, as I've said before, the first hour of Fable 1 is already filmed and is awaiting voiceover work. I know it's been a long time coming. Originally, this was supposed to be the last in the series. Fable 1, 2, and then 3, but things got screwed up and I had to wait until I had an Xbox copy of the game before I could get it. Oh well. So here we are. At the very end of the game. This took a long time to produce, and it took a lot of memory on my computer to get this 4-hour, almost 5-hour video done. Believe me, I cut out a lot when I did this. There was a lot of stuff you guys just didn't need to see because it was boring stuff that, quite frankly, didn't need to be there. Now, as far as demon doors go, we still have one that I can take care of immediately, and another that I'm going to need a special prisoner outfit for. And then there's the last one that I can take care of that requires someone to be online with me. I might bug someone to help me with that. I don't know. If not, just know that there's something somewhat nice in it. And other than that, it's okay. I've never seen what's in the one next to the pretentious lady that you get the chicken mission from, so I don't know what's in it. And I'm not going to find out. I'm not a completionist. I'm not a walkthrough artist. I am a Let's Player. Difference is, I do this for fun. I point out what I can when I can, but otherwise, it's pretty much a fun little project for me that I'm not going to stress over. Let's see. Memories of Altair will continue on schedule. In fact, I'll probably be doing my best to make more footage for that. The problem with that is I really do have to plan out stuff for it ahead of time on how I'm going to take down stuff, and then do all of the stuff that I'm cutting out off camera. Which, granted, I may just skip saving all the villagers and whatnot. I'm not really that into being a completionist on it. Am I going to find all the flags? No. Am I going to kill all the Templars? Probably not. I've come to the conclusion that it's just not worth my time to do that. I will show what I find as I find it. I mean, this is not a Let's Play, it's a machinima, therefore things are a little bit different. Now, in that regard, if I don't have a Memories of Altair episode for you in 1 week, it will be replaced by a Fable episode. Or whatever else I happen to be working on. to include Assassin's Creed 2. Well, actually, no. Assassin's Creed 2 will be going up after Memories of Altair is finished. So, that's all there is to that. Look at this. France, Italy, whole bunch of other people. Germany. Jawohl. Okay. I know this is well over my usual 30-minute mark, but I did say that I would include all of the credits, and I didn't care how long the video would be if it got to the very end of the storyline. So yeah, this is me keeping my promise on that. And this is the end of 5 hours of footage cut down to, I think, about 6 episodes. Roughly. So, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. Wow, Japan too. I certainly enjoyed making this for you guys. I hope I get to enjoy making more stuff for you guys in the future. The more you watch, the more money I make, and it doesn't cost you a dime. So just remember that. Tell your friends about Let's Plays. Tell your friends about mine and Rezo Basso's and everyone else on the Rezo Walkthrough site. Which, by the way, is www.rezowalkthroughs.com. Shameless plug, shameless plug. And that's about it. Oh, speaking of shameless plugs, I believe I will be on the next several Power Hours with Breakman Z on his radio site, so I will pass that information along, probably in the comments section the next time I get the opportunity. But, yeah. That's all of it for Fable 3. Successful video number 2. On to everything else. Later.